And he opted for the touchback. Miles Sanders' first carry of the game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Watch the curve.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Rodgers going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 40-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Switch. Switch. Dragon 60. Mike 5'9". Mike 5'9".
On 1st down, Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Sanders again. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Rodgers. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Third and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. Down to about the 22 here. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He's at the 40. 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a full return and an Eagle touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
26.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
You definitely won't like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. The Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
I got you. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Check, crunch, crunch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught in the end zone by Jalen Reagor. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Reagor, 44 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way.
He's got a man complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Packers. Allen Allen Lazard, 75 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab.
I'm the best in the game. Touchdown. I'm the best in the game.
Devontae Smith, 60 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds. In goal. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And he will be brought down. And it will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone.
Here's a diving catch right side. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. On first down, Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And it's a Packers touchdown. Davante Adams. 34 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Well, Sanders on first down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward, a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Pass incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. This one swung out here to Jones. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Crosby with the extra point, and they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball? Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Sanders. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Out of the gun now on third down. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working from the gun, Rodgers drops it to Jones in the flat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. And he's brought down. 16 yards there, 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Rodgers now to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Hey, 319. Check in. There we go. Here we go. Mike 28. Mike 28. Hey, keep it up.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Open man, this is Lewis. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 2. Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match. Away from AT&T Stadium. This is Tony Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Right about the 29. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. A handoff left, Elliott. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jerry Tillery able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up fourth down. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert, oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Kill. 47. Watch the ship. Check 52. Wide. Get wide. There we go. Jump.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
SOS.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, Eckler. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Williams brings it in. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Herbert now. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, third and goal. Now he's got it. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on fourth and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Steven Anderson. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now Pollard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Kill. Tight dog.
Prescott to throw it. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Being chased out left. Oh, Cooper with a nice grab. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Elliott a first down and more. And finally marked down at the 23. The tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They'll run with Elliott. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play, because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Prescott. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And Cook has it, left side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Not much there, only a yard. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And just like that, it's third down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught by Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams, 48 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Strip that ball. Check. Check hot route.
To throw again on second down. Prescott flush to his right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And all the way down to the 35. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw for Prescott. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Herbert on first down now. Flushed out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, Justin Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Andre Roberts now to return it. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Herbert. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Open space inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Now Eckler. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Strike 19. Strike 19. Let's go. 9:55. 9:55. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Shit.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Steven Anderson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Whip. Here we go, 46. Kill. Here we go, 47. Shoot. Check 24.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And all the way down to the 33-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. A give to Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Here we go. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight.
Check nickel.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback laying on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he comes back with one complete.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll make it a 2nd down. It's complete to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Kelly. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Joshua Kelly taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Now Pollard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Prescott from the gun. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays. And there's an example of that right there.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check 99.
A first down carry by Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Let's go.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
He's coming. Watch the edge. 6 guys.
Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Second down and 8.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. 4 down. I got 19. I got 19.
Now Dak. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Shift.
Check 31. Check 31. Switch. Mike's 49. Mike's 46.
Now Prescott. Flushed out right. That one complete to Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and 8 coming up.
Army. Two. Alert flare.
Here's Dak. Rolling to his left. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Herbert to throw.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
That catch good for only a couple.
Throwing, Herbert.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Herbert.
Going up top.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception.
Picked off down at the 10.
And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. And we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled. And take it. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the run. He's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Check three. Showing it.
To throw is Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
A check down here to Jones. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And he wisely will throw that one away.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Is that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. To throw, it's Rodgers. But he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. They still can't get it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Now left side on the swing pass. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Rodgers. He's got Lewis. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run here with Dillon.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
Mike, check. 59. Watch the run. Four down. Kill. All go special. Jam.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
Yeah, showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. Rodgers now on first down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now a first down carry by Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jones. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Check pass, check pass. Mike, check, 59.
On first down, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
I'm going to run you over.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge.
And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. It's a big play there for Seattle.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
I got him.
Hey, alert 3.
49, check 49.
Here's Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On first down, Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. It's Lewis. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Hey, check Mike 6. I'm here all
Rodgers again now. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Dancing to his left. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Mike 51. I got you, pop. Check. Hey, switch gears.
Hey, Mike 51.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Get in the weight room. Mike 51. Okay, double up. Bang. Good.
On 3rd down, Wilson rolling to his right.
He's checking.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
This is brought in at the 21. Oh, nice move. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They fake the give. Now Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jordan Brooks in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. There he goes, right side. And he will take. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Next on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Rodgers to throw once more. He'll get this to Lazard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
14. 51's the mic. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go. Shift. Check 24. Check 24. Kill. Check 43.
Still going, 4 down. One fluff.
Mike, 51. It's good.
Here's Wilson.
That's going to be a long day.
And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Safe. Under 10. 10. Right here, guys.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple. And that's exactly why they trail.
Hey, 0. 51's the mic. Hey, watch the ball. Check. 40. Slam. Switch.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Go, Mike 51. Tempo. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Wilson will throw again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. The second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
The Packers on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On first down, it's Jones. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So that one will be accepted. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Rodgers going to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Check, nickel. Check.
Throwing to start the drive. Wilson.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Mike 50, alert. Let's get that ball right here. Kill. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Rodgers. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Check. Lucky. Check that.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson, able to power through. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Wilson to throw. That's complete to Eskridge. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. On the move to his left. He'll spot Eskridge open left side. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught. Dwayne Eskridge. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Check three. Check three. Let's go. Alert. We got double up. Watch the eye. 6 guys.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Switch. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Back to throw. Out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. He's at the 50. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Seattle.